Rotation 1 of the West Central Conference Superduals paired Q&D and West Hancock and opened with state-ranked Titan Will Lucy taking on freshman Ashton Myers at 112 pounds. Lucy would land the early takedown. Credit Myers, though, for doing a tenacious job extending this match all the way into the third period. But with 5:37 left on the clock, Will Lucy cinches in the cradle, and once it's in, the match is over as Will Lucy opens on a good note for the Titans with a pinfall victory. Trying to stem the Titan tide, Q&D's 126-pounder Darren Stevens, fresh off his 100th career victory, would wrestle up to 132 pounds against the other Lucy brother, and Jack Lucy would waste little time asserting himself in this one, sending a message in just 86 seconds with the quick takedown and the inevitable pin. But Q&D's fortunes would improve in the higher weight classes. At 160, Blake Schutte fuels the Raider comeback with a dominant win here over Luke Lohman. Schutte scored 4 first-period takedowns before ending the affair here with this pin, which came at the 128 mark. That, followed by a pinfall win at 182 from Jake Valkamp, put Q&D coach Ken Manziel in win mode, and he would opt to push 220-pounder Jeffrey Haley up to 285 pounds in the quest for more points to seal the deal on a team win. Jeffrey Haley would score an early takedown on Daniel Allen to seize control of the match, but much of the late first period and all of the second would end in a virtual stalemate. In period 3, though, Haley hit another critical takedown and then let his floor game do the talking, with the bigger man on the ground rolling him up for the pinfall win to give Quincy Notre Dame momentum for the rest of the day. Just one mat over in round 1, Camp Point Central was gathering momentum in its own right as 182-pounder Andrew Shake proves his sport skills don't end on the gridiron. Already sporting a 4-1 lead in the second period, the Panther Jr. turns Vauxhall Gymnasium into his own personal Shake Shack with this brutish win by fall at the 3:27 mark, which takes us into round 2. Back on mat number 1, we had a marquee bout between Illini West Dakota Huss and Quincy Notre Dame's Darren Stevens once again, who found the atonement he was looking for. Stevens spent the first 2 rounds basically gathering takedown points to build a comfortable 6-0 lead, and he never really allowed Huss to build any kind of consistent offense or momentum from there. And then in period number 3, 3 critical back points on the near fall right here proved all that it would need for Mr. Stevens to pick up the victory, sealing the deal on a 9-0 win. On mat number 2, Pittsfield-Macomb waged a good battle with Kenny Little moving up 2 weight classes to 195 pounds to wrestle state-ranked bomber Tyler Arnold. No points in this one until round number 3. You saw there it was Arnold with the escape to build a 1-0 lead, and then Tyler goes to work on the smaller man, eventually wearing Kenny Little out despite all of his better efforts. Tyler Arnold hits the critical takedown here, and then 3 back points to seal the deal on what was an eventual 6-0 hard-fought victory between 2 outstanding competitors. And finally, the day's single most impressive show of force came from 285-pounder Lucas Dively, the outstanding senior from Camp Point Central, who needed all of 40 seconds to win his second match of the day, improving to 2-0 in the competition, both wins by quick pin. Reporting from the West Central Conference Superduals in Pittsfield, I'm Sports Director Chris Dewar.